Welcome to the video bulletin for Friday the 28th of May. I had a few comments last week where I recorded standing in the assistant priest's office, people saying that they didn't know that room was there. So I thought I'd go to another room, which probably many people don't know is here, which is a small meeting room which the clergy use sometimes, less so in pandemic times. But you won't be able to see it, but I've got 5 chairs around me. So it is another small meeting room hidden on the first floor of the church, and the church building is filling up, so we have to retreat into some of these rooms because of all the room bookings. And I want to talk this week a little bit about the events that are coming up. The building is filling. We have room bookings returning, and that means that we've got to make the place, and particularly the church, fit for purpose. So, as many of you will know already, Roger will be running a Holy Justice church cleaning session on Saturday the 5th of June. Please do check in with him for the details and come along if you can. Now, in fact, of course, we keep the church and the parish centre clean on a daily basis anyway, so this really is a deep dive into those corners which don't get done. But we do need to keep the place good for the events coming up. So on the following day, on the 6th, we've got the licensing service at Coral Evensong for Reverend Tabitha Rao. The Bishop of Warrington will be coming to do that. As we look further into the future, in June, at the end of June, we've got some more events. We've got Armed Forces Day, when the freedom of the city will be given to the military who helped in the pandemic. That will be happening in church. We've got a memorial service for HMT Lancastria, which was a major shipping loss in 1940, just after the evacuation from Dunkirk. As we go into July, we've got the unveiling of this year's Liverpool Plinth. We've got a Heart Edge conference. There are more details on that. And that is often looking outwards, but also looking outwards to some events which we're putting on. So on the 12th of June, we've got the Poetry Jam, the Summer Poetry Jam. Please do book via Eventbrite. Speak to Victoria and Ali in church for more details. And as we go into July, there are some other events which we'll be putting on. We've also got the Lord Mayor Civic Service coming up. We've got the HMS Eagle at Oldham Bold as we move into August and September. We've got more of these events. So we're looking forward to being very, very busy. On top of that, we've got all the weddings booked for the summer, and we've got baptisms as well. So, not going to exhaust you with a list of diary dates. I do want to say that please do engage with what's happening. I'll be putting up more dates in the e-bulletin and on Sundays about what's coming up. Sign up and do join in what we're going to be getting up to with the church community, and that's on top of our ongoing social justice project and environmental issues as well. So do join in. Now this week Ian's been talking to Jonathan. Now Jonathan has been a long-standing member of the congregation, and then, like that line at the end of Brief Encounter, he's been away for a while, but he's back now.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Meet the Congregation video for this week. I'm here with a really special, long-lost member of the congregation, Jonathan. Hi Jonathan, how are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah, I mean, the weather's terrible today, but you know, it's been okay. We're hoping things are getting back on track.
Good to meet you at last.
Yeah, seriously. So I have to ask, how's your year going? I know it's been topsy-turvy for many.
Yeah, year's been busy. Making plans for the move back to the UK, really, because I've had a new business venture which I've been working on since last summer, and COVID put things on hold somewhat. It's supposed to be starting in January, and then we decided to hang on until things had a better roadmap. So yeah, I came back about 3 weeks ago. My 2 boys have been busy helping with the venture, so they've been taking deliveries of things for me and getting our shop up and running. So I'm back now, and then hopefully we'll be opening beginning of June.
Very nice. And you're sitting in your business right now. What is it? What are we looking at?
Well, I'm in our new travel agency in Hoylake. I've been in the travel industry forever, and my speciality has been in cruising. When I left St. Nick's or Liverpool 6 years ago, it was to go and work on board ship for one of the big cruise lines. So I did that for a little while, and then I was offered a position heading up a cruise department for a tour company in Ireland. So I moved to Dublin. I've been there for last 5 years or so. And then COVID put a halt to everybody cruising and traveling anywhere. So my job came to an end in August. So at that point, I decided it would be a good time to look at launching our own business for when things picked up. So that's what I've been doing. And now I'm back, and we're going to open up in the next few weeks.
Well, we're very glad to have you back. So, as you know, I always ask, how did you first get connected to St. Nick's? And maybe I'll say, what made you want to come back again?
Well, I think it must be, I was trying to work out the timing. I think it must be about 35 years ago. I came to St. Nick's, and it was through friends of mine who were members of the congregation. They were going on a Sunday morning, and they said jokingly to me, after we'd been out to the pub one night, we'll pick you up in the morning for church. And I thought they were serious, and I got myself up and about and ready to be picked up. And then they didn't pick me up. So I said, what happened to you? I was waiting for you. So then the following week they did pick me up. And I came down and got involved with the church, and kept going after that. So I've been going ever since, really. So became friends with the Greys, and so met lots of people, got involved in serving on the altar, reading, assisting with the Eucharist. So yeah, it was really nice family to be part of. And then my two boys were christened there, so we've kept on going. So yeah, it was only till things changed and I had to move away for work that I left. But I'm glad to be able to come back.
Well, we're really glad to have you back. And rumor has it you'll be back on the serving team, so you can never escape.
Yeah, I did let Peter Kenley know I was coming back. So he said my robes were ready for me whenever I returned. So that will be good to help out again.
Well, it's so lovely to speak to you. Anyone out there who does know Jonathan, do say hi to him. And if you haven't met him yet, he might know some things about the church that maybe you don't know, because he was there long ago. So do say hi once we start to open up again. That's probably the time we have, but thank you very much for speaking with me, Jonathan.
Yep, nice to talk to you too. I'll see you soon.
Yep, see you soon. Thanks very much, everybody.
And so we look ahead now to our worship this Sunday. St. Nicholas Singers will be with us, and the mass setting will be the communion service by dark. We've got an introit, we've got a communion anthem as well. Music, as ever, enhances our worship, whether that's our congregational cantors or whether it's St. Nicholas Singers. So do come along to the Parish Eucharist at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. For the time being, it will be live streamed, but as we return and as the roadmap develops, the live stream will come to an end on a weekly basis. So by the end of June, after the 21st of June, the Sunday morning service will no longer be live streamed every single week. There will be another pattern which we can work up, but we need now to start gathering together as a community. But in whatever way you're joining us on Sunday, and whatever you're doing for the rest of the time, I hope you have a very good weekend.